Morning.
Hi.
Do you think we're gonna see some bears this morning, sweetie?
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
You know why? Because I got my mama bear socks on.
This would be one of those tours that are guaranteed if you don't see bears, and the next tour is free.
Last time aboard Freedom, we left the Discovery Islands archipelago for the more rugged, wild, and free Broughton Archipelago, or the Broughtons for short. The 6-hour journey was calm and peaceful, until I took the helm, of course. But once I finally got my act together after nervously and overdramatically steering through colliding currents, whirlpools, and feeding whales, it was smooth cruising all the way to Village Island, the home of an abandoned Indian village. Although we didn't meet the mama bear and her cubs that have been calling the village home recently, we did see a fascinating slice of Canadian history. So if you missed it, be sure to check it out. Now we're pulling up our anchor once again to make our way farther north to Turnbull Cove, one of the larger and more popular anchorages here in the Broughtons.
It's quite the wet one outside. It's 57 degrees today, no wind, so it's not too bad outside, but it is pouring rain. When it rains up here in this part of the world, it rains cats and dogs. I'd love to know where that saying comes from, cats and dogs. It's supposed to be drier tomorrow. Not exactly sure if there's gonna be sun, but we've never been that far north in the Broughtons, so it'll be a fun experience to see, how different things are the farther north you go. There's also supposed to be a lot of really cool places to dinghy around too, including Nemo Bay, which I really want to see firsthand because, wowzers, that is one of the most expensive hotels we've ever seen online. Insane pricing to be in the middle of nowhere. So hopefully we get to dinghy by and show you what like $30,000 a person for not even a full week gets you. We'll be heading out here in about 10 minutes once the anchor's pulled, and we'll enjoy this beautiful day. Poor Sean's gotta deal with the rain. Not exactly the most fun time to pull in the anchor, but someone's got to do it. He's gonna be soaked. We got 53-degree water temperatures. Brisk. Definitely not in desolation anymore. Welcome to the Broughtons, where you can do your cold plunges now.
At 30 nautical miles from Village Island, we'll be admiring the rain and fog for the next 5 hours.
If you've ever wanted to see the Queen Charlotte Strait without seeing the Queen Charlotte Strait, there you go. It's a nice flat day. And there it is out there. Oh no. What's going? You're working again?
I gotta forward
Oh, Sean.
gotta keep working so we can afford boat fuel.
Yeah. And everything else.
Yeah. Food.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's gotta do it.
The central coast of British Columbia is one of the most breathtaking places in North America, even on a typical wet day like today. It's also where a lot of boaters flock to during the summer months to escape the busier and sunnier hotspots like Desolation Sound. It's not for everyone though. Anchoring and/or stern tying is a requirement, water and supplies are hard to come by, the wildlife can be scary, especially if you've got 2 chihuahuas on board, and the wilderness is so stunning and grand that it might just take your breath away, or maybe your attention when you should be keenly focused on logs.
We're just rounding the corner here into Turnbull Cove, and I have to say, despite the rainy, poopy weather, it is stunning here. I mean, it's got a little depressing vibe, but God, it's like this part of the world just can't look bad. It is stunning. Really hoping the rain does stop. I think tomorrow's supposed to be dry. It's still supposed to be cloudy, but dry, I think. So we can go explore and show you more of this beautiful land.
Turnbull Cove is spacious and stunning, and luckily the rain decided to stop just in time for our arrival so we could get a better lay of the land. While it's one of the more popular anchorages up here, it's so big that even with a lot of boats anchored, it still feels quite private. The waters back here are so calm and still that it appears like you're anchored on a glass mirror. Sean decided to take full advantage of the dry and still conditions to give Freedom an express spa service. She's been getting her fair share of salt spray over the past few days, so it feels really good anytime we can spray her down with some clean and crisp fresh water, even when we're far from a dock.
Sweetie,
Yeah.
what time is it now that we've arrived?
It's time to make chili.
It's a perfect day for chili.
Yeah. Sounds like there's rushing water out there, like a waterfall or something.
Really? Like
Yeah,
nearby?
Like that way. You
Oh.
have to poke your head out the back under the cover where you're not getting rain down and just listen.
I wonder if there's a waterfall by the entrance to the lake.
Yeah, I thought the lake was more that way, but maybe. But yeah, it seems like kind of right where the boat is that we thought was rafting.
Huh.
Kind of that way. I can hear water rushing.
That's cool. We'll have to check it out tomorrow.
Oh, are you doing your arrival dances? Oh, Martha Wiggs. She's doing her arrival dances. Oh, shaky, shaky. Dancing queen.
Alrighty.
So, are you going to reveal your famous seasoning combo, or is that going to remain a secret?
I don't know. You know, chili's one of those things I don't think you tell people. You know, like people have chili cook-offs and there's prizes. And people hold their chili recipes very close to the heart.
Yeah. So you're telling me
there's a chance you're gonna give us your recipe.
I don't know. Maybe if you catch it on footage, you might give it away.
Oh, more dancing, sweet cake. Oh my gosh. The dancing.
We're improvising a bit. We don't have the exact stuff we'd have for chili, so we're using what we have on board. Oh no. It's all mushy.
Oh, that's okay.
Huh?
That's okay.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Are you crying? Is it so sad? When you're stuck aboard a boat on a rainy day in the middle of a rainforest, there's no better way to pass the time than to cook. If you've got a secret rainy day at Anchor recipe that you're willing to share with us, drop it below in the comments. We're always looking for new recipes.
What's a great northern bean?
I don't know.
That's probably why they've never been used.
But you want to eat them after 4 years
Well,
past expiration?
Google says 2 to 5 years beyond expiration, they should still be good. So we'll give it the sniff test and the visual inspection. So far, so good. Well, I think it'll work.
Not bad. You know what they say, sweetie? The longer the shelf life,
Yeah,
the shorter your life.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so.
Meaning you shouldn't eat stuff that can hang around forever.
Yep.
You should go for fresh things.
So, I guess when you're in the middle of nowhere and you're running low, you'll take these risks.
How much extra room we're gonna have in the cabinet by using up all this stuff?
I know. Another great way to enjoy a rainy day is to watch beach hunters. Thank you, Starlink. Although we love cruising in the Pacific Northwest, we're looking forward to when we can enjoy a more tropical climate at Anchor. Morning.
Hi.
Do you think we're gonna see some bears this morning, sweetie?
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
You know why? Because I got my mama bear socks on.
This would be one of those tours that are guaranteed if you don't see bears, and the next tour is free.
Bye, Sully and Martha. Send us good bear vibes in your bear jammies. Got your coffee, sweetie? Before we go in search of bears this morning, we're making a stop at the nearby Roaring Hole Rapids, an aptly named passage connecting the Napa Lagoon with the many winding waterways here in the Broughtons. Navigable only during slack tide, the Roaring Hole Rapids is quite a sight to see up close. close when the water's raging through the narrow 40-meter wide channel. If you come at peak ebb or flood tide, be cautious and steer clear of the main stream of water. After all, nothing screams bad boating day like an overturned dinghy in paradise. Well, Sean, that looks like, what, 40 grand a week gets you? Oh, wow! Welcome to Nemo Bay, a family-owned luxury wilderness resort tucked away in British Columbia's Great Bear Rainforest. Accessible only by boat, float plane, or helicopter, the resort looks like it probably should be on your bucket list if you prefer adventure vacations and if you have the bank account to afford one. Based on the rates listed on their website for 2026, a 3-night inclusive package will run you over 10,000 Canadian dollars per person, 14,000 for 4 nights, all the way up to 24,000 Canadian dollars per person if you'd like to splurge on a 7-night wilderness getaway. Sorry, what was that?
Someone left a review. Entrance at low tide can be difficult. Bay is subject to southeast winds. Resort is noisy. Couldn't sleep whilst anchored here.
It doesn't look like a party zone.
No, I can't imagine it's that noisy.
Anything else?
No.
But you are allowed to anchor here?
Sure.
We called to see if they offer day passes for boaters anchored nearby to come and hike their trails, dine at the restaurant, or enjoy a spa service. And I'm sad to report that although they once offered those perks, they no longer do. But if the price to stay here seems a bit outrageous, it might seem totally worth it once you see what's included. Okay, we couldn't help ourselves. They dropped off the relaxation station right there. So we're gonna show you what a Broughton's North British Columbia relaxation station looks like. Say that 10 times. Oh my gosh, Sean. Okay, here's the relaxation station, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that couch. Okay, so there's the hot tub. A whole station, couch. Wow.
Etch-a-sketch.
A couch in paradise.
Football.
This is so tempting. How long, Sean, do you think we have to enjoy it before they come out. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, get a little closer. I want to see this couch, Sean. Look at that. All their beverages look like they're set up. You've got the old school cigar lounge couch, Trivial Pursuit, Etch-a-Sketch. They got robes. And their hot tub, and then they can do their cold plunge. 2 hot tubs. Wow.
Cool.
Wow, Sean. And I don't even think that's included in the price. That's an extra fee. I mean, I have to double check myself. What do you think?
Pretty cool. We should build one of those. Just pull it
Look
by
at,
freedom.
I know, look how easy that looks to build. Oh.
Want to see a waterfall?
Ooh, waterfall?
Yeah, just right there.
Sean's pulling the anchor. We've got some hot cocoa. It is chilly outside. And we are headed to Booker Lagoon. If we can't get into the Booker Lagoon because of the rapids, we'll anchor in Cullen Harbor, which is just right outside the rapids, and then just dinghy in and explore. We're running dangerously low on our snack provisions because I didn't provision correctly with snacks. So I suggested we might stop at Sullivan Bay for provisions. Sean thinks we're okay. We've got like 2 days left of nuts and snacks. It's really nuts. We'll survive, but note to self, always over provision on the snacks. Always. Since Sullivan Bay has a general store and a ton of dock space for all of us to get some exercise, Sean and I decided to make a pit stop. It's been several days since we all had any meaningful exercise, so even more important than snacks are getting in some much needed steps.
Sullivan Bay, this is Motor Vessel Freedom and Motor Vessel Freedom.
Top of the morning to you, Freedom. Go ahead for Sullivan Bay Marina.
Yeah, we're the power vessel headed towards the dock. Was curious if there was a space we could tie up for a short while to visit your store. We're not planning to spend the night, just wanted a provision at the store if that's possible.
Yeah, Roger, we have this sailing vessel that's just in front of you there. They're going to bow in starboard on the spine dock. There's lots of room for both of you. That's the east side of the joining dock between 1 and 2. Simple bow in, starboard tie, and unless you prefer port, you can swing around, bow out to the north, over.
Roger that. I'll follow in the green sailboat, bow in, starboard tie, and it's east of kind of the overnight moorage, is that correct?
Yes, that's affirmative.
Roger, thank you. We'll let this boat get ahead of us and tie up, and then we'll come in after them.
Yeah, roger that. Welcome to Sullivan Bay, and I'll be standing by on 66 Alpha, over.
Roger, thank you.
Starboard tie?
I guess so.
They still have their little golf course. Their one hole golf course. So he said their fresh produce arrives on Thursday,
Tomorrow.
but they should have some snacks.
Okay.
He said they got lots of booze in case we're running low.
Okay.
If you haven't seen our full video on Sullivan Bay, you should definitely check it out since it's one of the most unique remote marinas we've ever been to. Note to voters, they get their provisions on Thursday. Today's Wednesday, so we were out of luck with a few things. They were somewhat limited on their fresh stuff, but we were able to get a lot of mushrooms, tomatoes, and some salamis for a charcuterie board, and then some other snacks, and I don't know what Sean's doing, he's in the shower. But yeah, we're pretty good. And it was great to walk around that marina. We walked around all the docks, and we were hoping to get 5,000 steps, and I just checked my Aura ring, and it's 49.28. So I should have checked it before we left, so I could have walked to get a full 5,000. But I'm sure just walking around the boat for the rest of the day, I'll get to 5,000, which is just atrocious. Like, my bare minimum goal is 12 per day, ideal 15,000 steps. So cruising up in the Broughtons is killer for your step count. So I'm excited to get somewhere where we can get off the boat a little more frequently, where there's some better weather and maybe some hikes. In this part of the world, hiking is very hard to come by. So it'll be good to start. Of course, we're turning right into a log. Of course. Our next stop is Booker Lagoon, a large anchorage only 19 nautical miles from Sullivan Bay. It offers great protection from wind, and it's highly reviewed for bear sightings. We've been watching the weather closely to determine if and when we can cruise around the west coast of Vancouver Island. So we're trying to hit up spots that are both new to us and well situated near the north end of the island, so we can make a run for it if and when Mother Nature gives us a window of opportunity. It's not looking good at the moment, so we'll continue to enjoy calmer waters for the next couple of days. We're making passage from Cullen Harbor to Booker Lagoon. We're not quite at slack yet. We're actually a couple hours before the ideal transit time. But this isn't too bad, so I think we're gonna make it. It's narrow, it's shallow. I think it's about 12 feet. We'll be fine. Nice calm day, not a lot of wind.
Flip around. Feels like a big inland lake back here. It's not that pretty. At least out there you could look out into the strait and see the mountains on Vancouver Island. So we'll go back out.
Yeah, we can dinghy through here.
Yeah. Then when we leave tomorrow, we don't have to worry so much about the current. Because in the morning it'll be lower tide, and that'll be even sketchier then.
Yeah. Good deal.
Okay.
Well, at least we can say we've been to Booker Lagoon.
Do you want me to do a hard overturn as fast as we can turn?
Is it a joke?
What's that?
Is it a joke?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that, Sean? I don't have anything latched.
There you go. It's a full
I
hard.
don't even have my computer.
It's a full hard overturn, and the stabilizers are just giving her, trying to keep it straight. Yeah, we almost turned in on a dime.
Is that fun?
Kinda. Want to do it again?
No.
Actually, that was only one stabilizer too.
Oh no, seriously, my computer's up.
Okay.
Nothing's put away.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you want to stay aboard with us as we continue exploring British Columbia, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss our next stop, a cozy cove that was recently destroyed by fire. We'll see you next time.